Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Today, I want to take you on a deep dive into one of 2026's most anticipated Chinese historical dramas, the first Jasmine, starring the phenomenal Bai Lu as the cunning, traumatized, and fiercely intelligent Yi Li, alongside Cheng Lei as the complex, wheelchair-bound yet strategically brilliant Prince Mo Xiao. This 40-episode series blends royal palace intrigue, layered revenge plots, political machinations, personal trauma, and a slow-burn marriage of convenience to true love romance. It premiered on June 9, 2026, primarily on WeTV/Tencent, and has quickly garnered strong praise for its gripping storytelling, outstanding lead performances, beautiful cinematography, and nostalgic feel reminiscent of early 2000s high-quality C-dramas. Is it worth the watch? In my view, and echoed by many viewers on platforms like IMDb, MyDramaList, and Reddit, yes, emphatically. Bai Lu delivers a career highlight performance as a calculated mastermind who hides sharp intellect and deep pain behind a calm facade, while her chemistry with Cheng Lei is electric, built on mutual respect, shared secrets, microexpressions, and slow building trust rather than instant sparks. The plot is intelligent. The production values high, natural lighting, detailed costumes, effective editing, and the themes of resilience, justice, healing from trauma, and alliance against corruption resonate powerfully. Early episodes focus on world building and suspicion, but it accelerates with twists, emotional depth, and escalating stakes. Some note occasional information dumps or tonal shifts, trauma versus lighter manner life, but the pacing keeps 40 episodes feeling manageable as the story flies by.
The narrative explores the profound moral core of the first Jasmine, arguing that the story transcends palace intrigue to address timeless human struggles. By utilizing floral symbolism, the central message posits that resilience, mutual trust, and strategic wisdom allow individuals to convert personal trauma and vengeance into redemptive justice. I emphasize that one must cultivate a sanctuary of inner calm and companionship, known as the square inch of heart, to move beyond the constraints of past hatred and contribute to a greater good. Trauma is presented not as a defining trait, but as a condition that can be overcome through the intentional choice to support others and release harmful burdens, much like a jasmine blooming in harsh conditions. This approach echoes the substance of classic early 2000s dramas, balancing grand spectacle with deep, meaningful character development. The resonance of these themes is further validated by current audiences who appreciate the mature depiction of mental health, female agency, and respectful, slow-burn romantic connections. The musical score, particularly the song Heart World, underscores this internal journey, suggesting that sincerity and self-cultivation allow characters to maintain peace even when surrounded by chaos. This collective appreciation across digital platforms highlights the show's successful integration of philosophical depth with contemporary storytelling. At the heart of this moral framework are the protagonists, whose broken histories serve as the primary vehicle for these lessons. I highlight characters like Yi Li, who utilizes a serene facade and sharp intellect to navigate the complex social landscape of Lishan Academy. By grounding these lofty ideals in the experiences of flawed individuals who possess deep-seated vendettas, the narrative demonstrates how personal healing and the formation of chosen bonds can eventually bring stability and peace to the wider realm. I introduced the first Jasmine as a standout 2026 Chinese historical drama that has captivated audiences with its complex narrative and exceptional performances. The series centers on my portrayal of Yi Li, a traumatized yet brilliant strategist, and Cheng Lei's character, the strategically gifted Prince Mo Xiao. Together, we navigate a tale of royal intrigue, revenge, and a slow-burn romance that begins as a marriage of convenience. The show has garnered significant praise for its gripping storytelling, high production values, and a nostalgic quality that echoes the best historical dramas of the early 2000s. I believe the strength of the series lies in its intelligent plotting, which avoids common tropes by making the lead characters active masterminds rather than passive participants. The chemistry between my character and the prince is built on mutual respect and shared secrets, which creates an electric, slow-building connection. My primary motivation in presenting this review is to illustrate why the series is essential viewing for fans of the genre. I highlight the resonance of themes such as resilience, justice, and healing from deep-seated trauma. Despite some initial pacing considerations for world building, the narrative accelerates with high stakes and emotional depth, making the entire 40-episode journey a thoroughly rewarding experience. The story begins on my wedding day, where I, as Yi Lei, immediately establish myself as a formidable force. Returning from 8 years of exile, I reclaim my late mother's dowry and maneuver into a marriage with the wheelchair-bound Prince Ding. My goal is to secure a strategic foothold to pursue those who destroyed the Lishan Academy and my own family, setting the tone for a series driven by meticulous planning. Following the wedding, I focus on gathering intelligence and tending to my husband's physical needs, which marks the beginning of our tentative alliance. I utilize my knowledge of astronomy and medicine to gain his trust, while simultaneously launching investigations into our shared enemies. Through a series of flashbacks, the audience learns the tragic history of the prince's brother and the political machinations that left us both vulnerable. My efforts to dismantle the power of those who persecuted scholars lead to the downfall of figures like L.V. Cheng. I employ clever traps and calculated schemes that force the prince to question whether I am an ally or a threat. This early arc showcases the drama's commitment to interconnected plotting, where each small action serves a larger, multi-layered revenge narrative against the corrupt forces of the Great Chu dynasty. The narrative deepens as I introduce rigorous medical treatments to help the prince recover his ability to walk. This physical healing runs parallel to our emotional growth, as I confront my own past trauma, including PTSD stemming from my years in mountain exile. The prince's supportive role in my recovery acts as a turning point, shifting our dynamic from suspicion to genuine care and mutual protection. We face various external threats, including assassination attempts and political sabotage by members of the imperial family. I must navigate the perils of court life while simultaneously exposing the rot within my own family, including the secrets behind my mother's death. These trials serve to bond us further, as we realize that our shared goals require absolute trust in one another. As the series progresses, the intimacy between us grows through shared vulnerabilities and quiet moments of reflection. We move beyond the initial guard we kept up, finding strength in our partnership to stand against the Marquis and other factions. The careful pacing of this development ensures that the transition from a political arrangement to a profound romantic connection feels both earned and authentic. In the later episodes, our partnership culminates in the successful reclamation of lost territory and the restoration of our reputations. We systematically eliminate the threats posed by the Empress Dowager and other adversaries, effectively stabilizing the young emperor's rule. This process allows us to resolve the grievances of the past and secure a future built on justice rather than just retribution. I view the production as a successful balance of grand palace politics and intimate character development. The series concludes by demonstrating that justice and love can indeed heal even the most profound wounds. My portrayal of Yi Lei, paired with the strong supporting cast, provides a definitive answer to whether these characters can survive the harsh storms of the royal court. Ultimately, I strongly recommend the first Jasmine to anyone seeking a smart, well-acted, and emotionally satisfying drama. It stands out in the 2026 landscape due to its refusal to rush the narrative and its commitment to meaningful themes. By the end, the journey of Yi Lei and Mo Xiao serves as a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit.